Yo guys, sorry you already know that today we are back playing some more Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. We are about to start floor 10 of the Lagdou Ruins, which has a bunch of these dragons. But I'm gonna be honest, this might be the final episode of the series because I have a lot of strong special weapons that I've saved for this moment in time. And I'm fairly confident that I'm gonna be alright. So here's what we're going to start doing. I'm gonna start seeing how much my special weapons can do. I think I just want to get a gauge as to like what all. Okay. So like I'm taking a lot of damage regardless. Did I give you a physic? I did. Okay. So I think I'm about to just full send this. And by what I mean by that is I think I just go Garm here. And then I'm gonna need probably Ephraim to finish that one off. Yes. This is going to work out perfectly fine. Because of my special weapons, I think I might be okay. And this might not even be that long of an episode. If there are more reinforcements and dragons that show up, then this will start to get a little dicey. But until that starts happening, I'm going to assume that I'll be okay. Also, we might have to be willing to make potential sacrifices. This is the final floor. And because I don't plan on doing the floor over and over again, even though I think you can get rewards if you like go through the ruins like 3 times or whatever, I don't plan on doing that. So if somebody dies, somebody dies. So now it's kind of going to be about like, all right, only one, unless this one moves, only one is going to attack Myr. I'm going to get, no, Ephraim could be good on this side. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and use Sigmund. I'm not even going to look at my other options. This one's a kill. We're going to go for the kill. And now, because I only have 2 people that need healing right now, I can heal them with my 2 healers. This one, all right, as long as I stay out of the range there. So I think Colm is actually pretty safe. Like right here. And then, so I do have Physic on Riev, so I'm gonna go up here and Physic Myr. And hopefully that heals her to full. If not, ooh. Okay, well, nobody's gonna be attacking Ross. Okay, nobody's gonna be attacking Ross. I was gonna heal Ross to full here. But I think instead, now I Physic Myr because I think she's actually in range to potentially take an attack. And seeing as she got left on 3 HP before, I don't want her to die. She can do a lot of good damage. And then based on this strategy, I'm going to just kind of pile everybody up over here and hope that this does not backfire. All right, let's see what happens. All right, so this one is coming at Myr, which is fine. I can keep her healed up. I don't know if that boss one's gonna move. It is not. All right, so now I should be able to just kind of pick these ones off like one by one, right? So what I'm going to do, I am going to, hello? I'm going to mend Ross up. All right. Now I think that Wretched Air has a range. No, it's 1 to 2. So, I mean, sure, I could longbow and get chip damage. I don't know if that's even going to be all that worth it. But if I do something like this, okay. This is actually fine. Yeah. Now that I know that the boss guy doesn't move, this actually feels pretty safe. Oh, and we got a crit. Look at In's 1v1ing this thing. Wow. Incredible. Okay. So, hold on. I actually now think I'm pretty safe to do this. Oh yeah. Oh, this is super safe. Okay, dude, this is the last episode. We are cruising. Why am I at 6 HP? That's stupid. Why did I forget to heal? Do I rerun that? That's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. I think I can restart this. That was an oversight by me. Reset. Okay, that was just me being a dum-dum. Now I need to remember exactly what I did. You Garmed here. I'm just gonna like fast forward some of this because this should all be the same. You Dragonstoned there, and you killed. You got left on 3. You finished this one off with Sigmund. Okay. And then I brought you up to Physic Myrrh, who is now 38, which means I can actually change just slightly my tactics and have Riev Physic Ross instead this time, because 38 HP is enough for Myrrh to survive. And then we'll be right back where we were. That was just an oversight. I meant to. I just forgot. I just forgot that Myrrh had taken damage. All right. We just move everyone there. This one comes over, attacks Myrrh, does 34 damage. Myrrh now has 4 HP. I'm not gonna forget to heal her this time. Okay. All right. So you're good there. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Just gonna Nidhogg here. We might not get the crit. So that's going to be not the same RNG as before, so that is going to change some things. But now, actually... Alright, hold on. Is this a guaranteed kill? This is a guaranteed kill. So I'm actually just going to do this time. And then I will save the boss monster for the next turn, probably. We'll see. I could go attack with Ephraim and loot, maybe. Okay, Myrrh is the one in range. So I will mend Myrrh up with Riev. Because I think if I'm to the left of the boss monster, I don't think this one over here can get me. So that means if I go up here and Sigmund, you're dead. Okay, I was prepared to use loot to finish up the dragon. All right, and you don't even need healing. So that's going to cut off another action that I need to do. Got a gold gem. How much did that sell for? 20,000. How nice. All right, so now Inns is the one that needs healed. This other dragon's going to get drawn in to Myrrh. Alright, so saving a lot of our stuff. To be fair, I was preparing for the final chapter to be like a lot more enemies, and I thought it was gonna be a little bit more of a gauntlet of you know, just stuff. I'm not gonna get too greedy. I was like, maybe I should draw the one below up to me, but I think I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait another turn and just not get too crazy. We don't need to go too crazy here. All right. So, sure. I'll Sigmund here. Yeah, why not? I'm not gonna bother cross-checking and double-checking and doing this, that, and the other thing. Let's just go for it. If it looks like it'll be good, it'll be good. Like, this isn't gonna kill. I might come up with Cormag, get Cormag some action. Why not? Just, boom. Just barely enough. But it's something. There we go. Alright, now this one's gone. I want to see what's inside this chest. A white gem. So just more money. What a waste of a bring. I don't need money. I can't spend money anywhere. Honestly, I think I'm actually going to use Inns to tempt this dragon here. Okay, you can mend up Myrrh. And then I'll start gravitating over to the left-hand side. Honestly, Inns is a really good bait for basically the rest of this chapter. Should be good. A good bait. Yeah, you just stay right there. All right. Because now you're going to come up. You attack from 2 away. which means that you attack Inns and Inns attacks back, and that just guarantees that I can one-shot you with basically anybody else on my team. I can do 40 damage pretty easily. Right, like if I just want to come up and Garm you. That is a guaranteed kill. You cannot crit me, so I'll just heal you up after I take this Wretched Air, most likely. It's good because Ross is one that needed a tiny bit of healing anyway. So now I just make sure that he gets that healing instead of needing to split my healing across multiple units. Yada, yada, yada. Alright, so I'll mend you up. If that doesn't get you to full, I still have Riev. Boom, boom. Alright, that's close enough to full for me. Alright, so now I need to be careful. There needs to be a spot that only one of these can get to. And I think I found the magic spot right here. So we're gonna put you there. I almost forgot to heal you. That would have been devastating. Because this is now my plan for the rest of the dragons, is draw them out with Inns, swoop in and kill them with someone else, rinse and repeat until I win. You think Colm could do any damage to a zombie dragon? I feel like the answer is probably no. But just imagine if Colm gets to kill one of the zombie dragons. That'd be great. Okay, okay. Alright, Inns, you're supposed to leave some for the rest of us. But okay. Okay, and now they are more spread apart. How much? I do probably 21 damage. Do these have a defense of lower than 21? No. It's like 32. Poor Colm. Alright. So I'm just gonna put you right there. Boom. Somebody needed healing. Ephraim did. So we will mend you up. And yeah, this is actually pretty simple. Because I was able to save a lot of my special weapons, that ended up being for the best here, which I love and glad that I was able to do. You can go there. Alright, come at me. Maybe Inns will just solo the rest of them. I don't know what the chances of that are with a 5% chance to crit. But it would have been really funny. Alright, alright. I'll send Murrin for this one. There you go. Very, very simple and straightforward. I guess there would be more of a challenge to doing this over and over again because eventually you run out of special weapons and whatnot, but I don't know, I can't imagine doing the Lagdou Ruins like over and over again. Like, none of my units are getting stronger. I guess you could cycle through and be like, oh, now I can use all the bench units and grind them up. So, like, I mean, I guess there's something like that, to that effect. I'm just trying to see, like, where's the enjoyment, but I think I could kind of see enjoyment in that. If I, like, did another run of the Lagdou Ruins, and I'm like, this time, I'm only going to use, like units that I didn't use before, because we already know how bad some of them are. But I'm sure if you level up enough of them, they become, like, better. So I guess there's a draw to doing it over and over again. There's not a draw for me to do it over and over again. This is the last episode of the series, because even if I did have the motivation to play more of this game, oh nice, look at this Excalibur go. If I did have the motivation to play, do more runs of the Lagdou Ruins, I still don't think that it would be very entertaining content. So the series has gone on long enough. There is no reason to extend it even more. All right, you go there. Maybe I'll even use Avaldi. I think Avaldi is the only special weapon that I have not used on these dragons. Okay. Doesn't really matter. But I'm just kind of moving units closer because I can. Alright. Inns, don't ruin this with like a crit. That's all I ask. Let Riev have his Evaldi moment. Alright, thank you. Inz. Known for being a very good guy. Nice. Alright, I mean, not that much more special than any of the other ones that I can use, but as it was always meant to be, Riev gets the final kill and wins the Lagdou Ruins for us. I'm assuming there's not going to be any sort of special fanfare. It's probably going to be like, congrats, and then I get like a character or something. But we'll see. Maybe I get some special items or something. Let's see. Congratulations. Nice. I cleared it once. And wow, I killed 426 monsters. I used 88 units, took 181 turns. And that, well, alright, some of that was like fast forward, but that took almost 10 hours to do that. That's crazy. I don't know, maybe I did. Alright. Now there's monsters on the map. I could go... No! That's not what I want to do. I was like, I'm pretty sure I can just easily quit out. Oh, I can now use Fado. That's what I was wondering. I was just like, is there like a unit that I can get or anything? But yeah, you get Fado, who comes as a general with 20 strength, 12 speed. You're getting doubled by everything, my dude. That's so bad. I mean, the silver weapons are nice, but like 20 strength, 12 speed. You want to see a real general? You look at one right here, 19 strength, 25 speed. Okay. But yeah, we are, all right, well, whatever. I don't know how to quit out of this. But yeah, I could have gone and bought more items and then come back in here and did all this, but I'm not going to. So this is it. I hope everybody has enjoyed. This series started as just like an emergency, like, oh, I need something to play. And I've gone through a lot mentally throughout this process in terms of how motivated I am to do playthroughs in general. But I'm glad that I stuck through this one. Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones has held up as a very, very good game. It is a game that I treasured dearly in my childhood, and revisiting it again has proved to still be a good experience. I will say having the ability to use save states does make the game a little bit better, because without it, it would be a little bit worse, which, you know, is how I used to play it back in the day. That's how real ones used to play it. But it's a lot more convenient to have the save states to go to and help out. So that is nice. But yeah, this is still a good game overall. Thank you to the comments for pushing me to do the Tower of Volney and the Lagdou Ruins, because I would not have otherwise. And so now I can really say that I've experienced every facet of this game, and some of the map designs were pretty interesting and cool. But I don't think I have anything more to say. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. This is generally the part where I say, you know, stay tuned for future playthroughs. I do have, I think, maybe 2 playthroughs planned, and after that, I don't know if there's gonna be that many more playthroughs after that. But I really need to feel strong motivation for that. You're not really gonna get any more Fire Emblem content from me anytime in the near future. I have played all the Fire Emblem games that I think would make good content for me to play. I have already played on the channel. All the other Fire Emblem games are games that I have not played before, and I don't know if I want to play any for the first time as a playthrough and yada yada yada. I think it would be a better experience for me not to do it that way. Yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed this one. Stay tuned for any future videos. I'm doing my weekly backlog series in the year of 2025. That is kind of my main focus. And then outside of that, yeah, just stay tuned and see what you see. But hopefully you have enjoyed overall. I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you all in the future. So till then, peace out.